Hello, my name is Giovanna Bernal. I'm a Panama attorney with more than 15 years of experience, and today I will talk to you about Panama Private Foundations. It is a type of vehicle that is well used for succession planning. You can appoint your beneficiaries in case you pass away, and this is very similar to a trust. The main difference is that a private foundation is registered. A private foundation registered in Panama can hold assets, meaning properties, bank accounts, shares, and any type of asset. The advantage is that your assets are separate from your personal ones. The main use of a private foundation is for succession planning. It is similar to a trust in the sense that you can appoint beneficiaries in case you die, and also your assets are separate from those that are transferred to the private foundation, which becomes very useful for asset protection purposes. Panama Private Foundations are very popular because they are very similar to a trust. And the main difference is that the Panama Foundations are registered in our public registry. They have registration number, they have a founder, which is the person that transfers the assets to the foundation. It has a management body that is the Foundation Council, and it has beneficiaries that are mentioned in a document that is called regulations. The founder may transfer assets to the foundation's estate, but also any other person can transfer assets to the foundation to the objective in order to achieve the purpose of the foundation. The Foundation Council is composed by 3 members. In general, the Foundation Council has a president, a secretary, and a treasurer, but it can have any other members. A private foundation is a combination between a trust and a corporation. The difference is that a Panama foundation cannot do business, and it can do it just occasionally. For example, if the foundation owns a property in Panama, it can rent it out to third parties and can earn that income. That income, of course, has to be declared to the Panamanian authority. It is different from a trust because it has a registration number. It is considered an entity, not a contract, and it will sign contracts, and it will engage also when owning properties, bank accounts, and any other type of goods. The Panama Private Foundation needs to be registered in the public registry by a Panamanian attorney, which is the registered agent. In that sense, it's similar to a corporation. The attorney will register the foundation charter in the public registry, and once it's registered, there is a document that is called regulations, which is like a letter of wishes, similar to a will, where the founder or the Foundation Council will mention those beneficiaries that can be the principal beneficiaries during lifetime, and then the secondary or final beneficiaries once the principal beneficiaries pass away. The advantage of transferring assets to a private foundation is that the beneficiaries or the heirs, they don't have to go to probate, which is a process that takes a very long time in Panama. For example, if you own a property in Panama and it's in your own name and you pass away, Your family members will need to ask in court a succession process by a lawyer in Panama, and this process can take several years. With the foundation, in case the primary beneficiary pass away, the goods will be transferred to the secondary beneficiaries without going to probate. Another advantage is that the assets that are transferred to the Panama Private Foundation cannot be seized by third parties 3 years after the transfer is executed. Those assets that are part of the foundation, if they are out of Panama, they will not be subject to tax in Panama. The Panama Private Foundations, they have to pay every year the tax government fee. The first year is $350 and the following years is $400, plus the charge of the registered agent in order to keep it in good standing, and they also have to comply with accounting records. If they only hold bank accounts and only property, they will have to share to the registered agent the financial profile on the income, the expenses, and the value of the assets. If the foundation generates income in Panama, for example, if it rents property, the foundation may have to submit annually a tax return. If they hold properties, for example, in other country, in the United States, let's say, they will have to declare in the United States or in the country where the foundation holds assets if the assets are subject to tax. It is a very useful vehicle, especially if you own assets offshore or abroad, because then you can plan in advance who are gonna be your beneficiaries without them going to probate if something happens to you. If you need assistance, we can definitely help you setting up a Panama Foundation. Finally, I invite you to like and share this video, subscribe to this channel, follow us on social media, and if you're interested in know more about private foundation or other legal services in Panama, please click in the link below. Bye bye.